Hey guys, so this time I want to talk about why I came to Japan this time, and the kind of work I'm doing right now. So this time around, I came for teaching. The first time I came for school because I wanted to further my knowledge of Japanese culture and Japanese language. So I went to school here for a year and then I transitioned into teaching. So I went for Eikaiwa at the time, which is like a regular business and they just teach English to you. So like different like salarymen and like housewives and like older people, so maybe like retirees, they would come in a lot. Not as many students because for students it would be more of like a juku or like an after school type of thing. So not too many of those, or like the students would come in on maybe like Saturdays since it's just like it's their off day from regular school anyway. But like that's what I did the first time, and then this time I came back as an ALT teacher, which is assistant language teacher, and I teach through Interact right now. For me, since I like learning different languages and I like giving back to other people, it's not that hard, I want to say. I usually just go in being me, just like the fun, energetic person that I am, or I feel like I am. So, like, as long as you go in and you have like the willingness to help others and you just go in there and you just smile all the time, like you'll do wonderful as a teacher pretty much, besides actually having the knowledge to back up everything that you're going to teach. The kids, there's they're very adorable. Like majority of my kids that I meet, they love me. I don't have kids that don't like me, I guess. If I meet them, they generally like me. Those that have never met me, but like I'll see them on the streets, obviously they kind of probably fear me. Probably, well, okay, no, they do. Yeah, they probably do. Because like I'm not Japanese, so they probably think I'm like scary. I've met some kids that, I mean, it'd be the same. I meet people who, or I'll just like, because I usually go walking around my neighborhood, that just like get kind of like, first they're just walking and then they see me and they're kind of like what the hell, like where did he come from, kind of thing. And maybe they'll like move over to the side, like I'm gonna do something to them or whatever, but I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna hurt you, whatever. But that could be like the same thing for like the kids. They don't really see too many black people here, so they're kind of scared probably. But my kids, like majority of them, oh my god, they kind of like love me. Kind of, they do. But like they say all sorts of stuff, like they say like ikemen, like they call me hot or whatever, or like they love my hair. Obviously everybody loves my hair, and they love playing with my hair, and I'm like, no, no, no. Besides that, I guess like another thing would be like body, since I work out. Everybody's attracted to like looks. I mean, that's generally like everywhere. So like my kids, especially like my middle schoolers, yeah, they have a thing about my body. So that's I mean, like it's everybody. Everybody has a thing about bodies. So like I mean, it's something to be expected. But like I feel like when you know that you're in with like especially like Japanese people, like for sure is like when they start treating you like they treat other Japanese people, if you want to put it like that. Like the one thing which I can never remember what it's called when I want to think about it, but like it was in like Naruto, and then they do the thing where they like go like this and they like stick it up your butt or whatever, and he like blasts Naruto off or whatever. But like that thing, or like when they just, I don't know, they do other little things that you would see them do with other Japanese people. That's how you kind of know that you're like fitting in. And like all my kids, they do that. They always try to play with me and all that stuff. So like I know like for a fact that they like me, compared to like if they kind of shy away or they don't do too much with you. But my kids, like they tell me like they love me all the time, or they like me, they always trying to play with me. They do all kinds of stuff. I be tickling them. We like have like so much fun. And like I thought it'd be different, kind of, because I didn't really know how it fit in with the kids. I mean, obviously, everybody wants people to like them, so I guess they love me, so I'm I'm doing something right. But like I didn't know if it would be hard or easy, especially since Interact evolves a lot with like like having fun with the kids. Um, so yeah, we usually generally have fun. And then besides that, they try to invite me to eat lunch with them, and then everybody's fighting over like different classes over who wants me to eat lunch with them. And then when a class decides, then they're fighting over who I get to sit next to. It's it's kind of crazy, but I do enjoy it, especially working with the kids. The teachers are a little bit different. They're probably about the same as like any other person you would meet out on the streets. Kids are easier to mold because they don't really know much about the world. So maybe some, I guess, unless they've seen like something like bad on TV like that involved black people or something like that, or something along those lines, or just they just haven't seen enough black people, then they kind of like are scared of you. Um, but like once my kids get to know me, that we're pretty good, like very very good. But the teachers, obviously, they're different because they're older, and then they probably haven't seen black people, or they've seen a lot of movies or whatever, so they assume like black people are a certain way. So like that goes on like its own little path, because like with the teachers, I I guess friendship in general in Japan is different anyway, but I'll go into that in a separate video. But with the teachers, like it's for me it's like hard to know if I'm fitting in, if you want to put it like that. The more they talk to me now, but I've had conversations with them about it, or like with the principals or vice principals about it. Like, it's like it's just weird that like I don't know, like I feel like they don't say too much to me, but like last year, like supposedly, like they said the other ALT didn't talk to them. So I'm like, well, I don't want them to say like I didn't talk to them or whatever. But it's just like weird that like they told me to talk to them, kind of like my company, but like they're not like forthcoming with talking. Like, so it's just like, huh. I just don't want you to go back and complain like, oh, Greg didn't talk to you. I'm just like, wait, what? What? I tried like every day. But like, there's a lot of things that like I question, but there's a lot of stuff that I learned when I met Japanese people for the first time while I was in UCR to begin with. And I mean, like I said, I will go into that more with friendships in Japan. But yeah, like the teachers are their own thing. The kids, it's more easy to fit in with them and to have fun with them and so forth. Especially if they see that you're fun and they're having fun, then they always want to do stuff with you. And then if you could try to make English as fun as you possibly can for them, then they're probably like, yes, like they're gonna enjoy it. But then there's always gonna be those kids that don't probably enjoy English and they'll probably regret it later in life. I mean, I didn't learn a language when I was younger, and I'm sure maybe if it was like forced upon me, like like how your parents want you to play basketball or they want you to play soccer, at a younger age. Some kids like they really love it, and then some kids like they hate it. Like, I can't wait till I stop. So that's the same thing with language. There's some that say like, oh, I love English, and there's some that I can tell like they're probably not trying to participate in class or not trying to do as much as the other like little girl over here who is just like like apple, and then this one's just like and then you're trying to help them but they kind of don't want to say it, and you're just like, just repeat after me, and they're just like so like that depends on people. They may regret it in life. I met a lot of people that said like, man, I wish I actually studied more English when I was in school, but I didn't like it at the time, and now I do. But now I feel like it's a lot harder to learn than if I had actually paid attention in class. It's a game. Like you're either gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. But like for me, like just working at the school, I'm kind of just happy that I feel like they're having fun, and maybe that they're even enjoying my company, because I mean that's probably like the hardest part. You don't know if they're gonna learn to actually get the language, even if you like try your hardest, because I mean like it's only like 1 hour a day. So for me it's like 1 hour every 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month that they probably see me. So like, obviously that's like not that much, but like as long as I feel like they're getting to know me and like they're actually trying in class that I'm doing my job. But besides that, teaching English is, for me, I really like it. I wish I was able to communicate more with the teachers, and I wish they would communicate more too. But like I said, that's like a two-way street, especially for me as a person. For like anybody that I ever meet in life, I don't like it to be like one-sided. I like it to be everybody's communicating, everybody's trying hard for that relationship or whatever. But besides that, teaching is kind of great. I enjoy it. I don't really have any problems with it. And it's working for Interact. I guess it's not too hard to get into because I mean, like, majority of things, it just requires you to have a bachelor's degree, because that for some reason says that you really know English, I guess. Because you went, well, no, also you need it for the visa purposes. So yeah, I guess I understand that more. But yeah, the just coming here to teach is probably one of the easiest ways to come to Japan, and probably like majority of other countries, because they always need English teachers in different countries compared to trying to go in for a business, which is a lot harder to get into, especially if you're not transferring. But if you guys are interested in teaching in Japan, or interested in some of the places that I know that are hiring in Japan, or that are they're always continuously hiring anyway, for teachers in Japan, please leave a comment below, and I'll try to answer as many of those as I can. If there's anything else you want to know about living in Japan to begin with, or just about me, just leave a comment below, and I'll get to that as soon as I can. See you.